entire history of cryptography, only one book has beaten every single codebreaker who ever touched it. World War II codebreakers failed. CIA codebreakers also failed. Even modern AI systems can't figure it out. Carbon dating proves that it's real. Early 1400s calfskin. The ink behaves exactly like medieval ink. Yet the words inside map to a language that has never been traced anywhere on Earth. The drawings make no sense either. Plants that don't exist, women bathing in cosmic plumbing, and a diagram that looks like a mix between medieval astrology and futuristic blueprints. This isn't just a mystery, it's the world's most unreadable book. And today, we're going to follow the story of the Voynich Manuscript. Subscribe to the channel and stick around to the end of the video to uncover 3 hidden clues that could change how we view the history of Earth altogether. We humans, we basically evolved problem solving, figuring out how to solve a problem in order to survive. We humans can't stand an unsolved code. From ancient inscriptions to Nazi ciphers, we crack them all. But this one mocks all code breakers who ever lived. About 170,000 characters, around 20 to 25 unique glyphs, words that follow statistical rules, paragraphs that look like real writing, and yet no translation, no Rosetta Stone, no bilingual glossary, nothing. The Voynich isn't gibberish either. It behaves like a real language, but it doesn't connect to any family tree of human speech, which leaves us desperate to know. What does it say, who wrote it, and why? Our story begins in 1912 when Polish-Lithuanian book dealer Wilfrid Voynich acquired a trunk of manuscripts at a Jesuit villa outside Rome, Villa Mondragone. Inside this book, but the paper trail runs older. In the early 1600s, a Prague alchemist named George Barish owned the book. Baffled, he sent letters asking for help. His friend Johannes Marcus Marci later mailed it to Jesuit scholars along with a desperate plea. Please translate this. Before that, we hit a void. Rumors tie it to Emperor Rudolph II. Supposedly, Rudolph bought it for 600 ducats, an absurd fortune. And faintly in the margins of one of the pages is a name, Jacob Horchitsky, the emperor's physician. Was this his book of secrets, or just something he scribbled in the margins of someone else's mystery? When we opened it, the book falls into 6 strange sections. Section 1, herbal, plants drawn with meticulous care, except almost all of them are hybrids. A root from one, a leaf from another. Section 2, astronomical and astrological. Star charts, zodiac wheels, Cancer drawn as 2 crabs, not 1. Sagittarius with a crossbow, not a bow. Scorpio, a crayfish. Tiny clues that pin this art style to Central Europe in the 1400s. Section 3, baths. Dozens of nude women wading through emerald green pools connected by plumbing. Many wear stars as crowns. Section 4, cosmological. The legendary Rosettes foldout. 9 circles connected by tubes. Section 5, apothecary jars, plant parts, and fragments of other pharmaceutical compounds. And section number 6, stars and recipes. Hundreds of short paragraphs, each marked by star-like bullets. But the text is the real enigma. It flows like a language. Common words reoccur at predictable rates. Rarer words taper off, just like English or Latin. But its entropy is too low. The words repeat too neatly. Entire paragraphs cascade down the page, mutating slightly, like a recipe copied and altered line by line. In the 1960s, cryptanalyst Prescott Currier noticed not one, but two dialects, Currier A and Currier B, implying either multiple authors or a scribe shifting his methods. He also detected at least two distinct handwriting styles. It was a team project. There are three distinct details that change how we think about the voyage. Clue number one, paint after ink. Different pigments flake at different rates, suggesting more than one painter, maybe decades apart. The text came first. The color was added later, meaning this wasn't an artist's vision. It was a manuscript designed first as text and then decorated, maybe to impress buyers. Clue number two, level line echoes. Voyage text doesn't behave like prose. It behaves like a line-by-line generator. Words on one line often echo the words above them, tweaked slightly. Scholars call it autocopying. It's not a hoax, it's a method, a constrained system producing a pseudo-language, one line at a time. And clue number three, it was built to sell. Look at the binding. The quire numbers are neat, professional, medieval. The foldouts are extravagant, designed to impress. Some gatherings are shuffled, meaning pages were intentionally recorded. Add the Italian-style battlements and the Germanic zodiac labels, and you get a picture. This was a workshop project, a manuscript built to look mysterious, valuable, and desirable. Perfect bait for an emperor who was obsessed with alchemy and anything mysterious. But here's the paradox. If it is in fact a hoax, it's the most sophisticated hoax ever attempted in the Middle Ages, requiring careful planning, expensive leather, and months of labor. It doesn't really make sense. Why sink so much effort into a hoax? If it is a real language, why does it lack basic variation? Why do words behave like code fragments and not sentences? The middle ground is even more haunting. It's a systemic constructed writing, a recipe for producing text that feels alive but hides its true function. Not nonsense, not a readable language, but something in between. So what was the Voynich Manuscript really? A trade secret manual disguised to only insiders who could decode it? A mnemonic framework? The baths, the stars, the jars? Visual anchors for oral teachings? Could it be a luxury object designed to dazzle patrons, encrypted not for secrecy but for spectacle? Maybe it was never meant to be read silently at all. Maybe it was meant to be performed line by line by a master to an initiate. And if that's true, then the mystery isn't just what the Voynich Manuscript says. Real mystery is what kind of world needed a book that could never be read. And that may be the cleverest code of all. If you like this content, drop a like on the video. It really helps the channel. Subscribe because we got a lot more videos like this on the way. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.